Last opportunity for Uruguay to get men forward. Walter Gargano is the link man in midfield. Not with Diego Perez ruled out through suspension. A very crisp piece of tackling on this near side. And the referee, Raúl Orosco, is not hesitating. It's the first yellow card inside a minute.
Well, it's Yotun. It looks like he's going to play it on the left-hand side. It was a crunching tackle on Pereira. He went to ground. Pereira was just going to nick the ball past him. He's under a bit of pressure now. Coming to the side for this game, Yotun. What it has allowed is VAR.
Uruguay had countless free kicks against Argentina for quite some distance out, which were taken by Forlan. Argentina were consistently discomfited by them. Down goes Luis Suarez. He's often accused of being a bit too keen to go free kick hunting.
Told the assistant referee what he thinks about the lack of a decision there. He does get his arm tugged slightly, but he, as you quite rightly said, went to ground rather too easily.
Peru wearing that. Came off the bench against Argentina. Slotted home the fourth Uruguayan penalty in the shootout. There's Forlan. Peru tried to drop back. Grinds to a halt for Uruguay anyway.
Interesting to watch the position of Pereira, the number 11 for Uruguay. Yeah, he was offside. Suarez, that's why he let the ball.
Currently on the books of the Brazilian club Botafogo, but apparently set for a move to Turkey to play for Samsunspor. There's Suarez, he's got the break of the ball here, Luis Suarez. Oh, he's going to have to come back. And again, Suarez letting the officials know exactly what he thinks about it.
And it's the assistant referee that's given the foul here. The left back, the left-sided midfield player, is definitely playing at left back Pereira. They're playing five across the back, Uruguay. The kick's only one centre forward for Peru.
Stuart Alvaro Gonzalez. Very compact, extremely well organised in this competition. And the referee takes a dim view of that challenge. Carmona on the receiving end. And it's going to be another yellow card. Luis Suarez complains about it.
It's actually a very good turn from Carmona. It's a silly challenge rather than a dangerous one from Suarez, being frustrated by a couple of decisions that have gone against him.
Acasiete, vastly experienced central defender playing beside Rodriguez. He's 33 now, Acasiete. Gargano. Gargano losing out to Advíncula for Peru, but he's a proud Uruguayan. Diego Forlan. Here's Maxi Pereira. Decision goes against Gonzalez of Lazio. Against Rodriguez. Short with a pass.
Once again, Rodriguez just gave the ball away there in his own penalty box.
Well, Arevalo sees the decision go against him. It's enormously popular with the Uruguayan fans.
Closes down well. He pinches the ball away. Does nothing wrong there. Guerrero that just puts his arm across the number 17. Arevalo. Going to get involved.
Here's Vargas. And that's an interesting ball. And Advíncula reaching out. Couldn't quite touch it. First threat from Peru.
Good play from Vargas. Goes past Lugano far too easily. Whips a great ball in here. Two players attacking the ball. Advíncula just couldn't quite get enough on it. In the end, it was good defending from the number 11, Pereira. He was claiming a foul. When the ball went up to Vargas.
24 minutes gone here in La Plata. Hopefully we haven't had cause to talk about the poor state of the pitch so far. There's Advíncula again. Going to pose problems for Álvaro Pereira. Advíncula topples over and gets back up onto his feet. Ball land with the corner. Nobody able to make clean contact with the ball for Uruguay. There's Advíncula. His heels clipped by Gargano. And the yellow card ensues for Walter Gargano.
Yeah, it's good play from the wide Peruvian player, Advíncula. Knew exactly where Gargano was going to make the tackle, so just dragged the ball back, invited the challenge. Gargano gets himself booked. Really good wing play, that.
By Acasiete just seconds ago. Down has gone Arevalo. Quite a few times in the run-up to this match, I fancy. Gargano. It was fired over there by Álvaro Pereira. Coates was buffeted as Lugano trying to...
A lack of penalty when it comes into the box. Alberto Rodriguez doesn't do anything wrong there. Clean jump by both players. Gargano's got to be careful. When he goes to close the ball down over that right-hand side, Uruguay's left. He's got a lot of distance to make up.
Gargano has been booked already, who was prepared to attack the ball. Battling it out with Giancarlo Carmona. I think it goes Uruguay's way. Was
by Alberto Rodriguez, who's played a lot better in the last 5-10 minutes. Peruvian centre-half.
Shrill whistle of referee Raúl Orosco. Álvaro Pereira overzealous. Who's Álvaro Pereira. Back in by Forlan. And Peru struggling to get it clear. The whistle has come to the rescue.
Well, ball played in the second time by Diego Forlan. Was a good cross. The goalkeeper Fernandez was nowhere near it. It just gets headed straight back up in the air. Acasiete. It was a big melee. Quite rightly.
In Group C in San Juan. Just over a fortnight ago and drew 1-1. Guerrero scoring for Peru. Luis Suarez responding for Uruguay.
Won his team a free kick here.
And it's Forlan with a free kick and Lugano with a header. And it's bundled over the line. Álvaro Pereira for Uruguay, but it's not going to count. It just strayed.
It's not the first one. There's the flick on. But Pereira coming around the back. He's certainly offside. Comes off Lugano. Pereira. Good to...
Rian, the coach of Peru, but Uruguayan born.
Just trying to come round the back.
The referee had a good view of that incident. He's given the decision the way of Suarez this time.
I think Suarez is lucky to get the free kick here. Suarez doesn't even make a jump. He's backing in.
Diego Forlan, not for the first time in this first half.
Again, I can't quite see what's wrong with that.
Balbine to release Carmona. Why not have a go? It wasn't the best of efforts in the end from Giancarlo Carmona.
Rush of blood really from Carmona. All set up quite nicely, but he's a long way out. Never really looked like getting hold of it. It's the first time, or one of the first times we've seen him get forward from that right back position.
About to sound the second half into action. Peru became more comfortable as the first half progressed. This is the way they play. They play to sit fairly deep, soak up the pressure. Here's Forlan. Wasn't the ideal ball for Alvaro Pereira. He wins the free kick.
Just gets there in time, doesn't he? Pereira wasn't the greatest part.
Vargas. In the end, just tried to shove Maxi Pereira out of the way.
He just didn't quite have the pace, did he, Vargas, to go around the outside.
Alvaro Pereira. Here's Gargano. Balbine. Getting away from the fact that Vargas is a key man on the left. Cruzado. And the offside flag was up.
Well, they had a chance of a really good counter-attack, but it was slowed down. Had to go back, and eventually when they do come forward, offside was given here, wrongly. First time we've really seen Cruzado in a...
Lugano was trying to put the pressure on Balbine. Free kick was taken. It's Lugano and Coates just about side by side as Forlan takes it. Lugano. Whistle's gone.
Well, the referee, every time there's a touch between a couple of players in the box, gives a free kick. Just does climb all over the back of Guerrero.
Oh, and that's an interesting one. And Suarez for Uruguay. Almost out of nothing. Now they can celebrate. Peru caught on the hop.
Fernandez, the goalkeeper. And it does come to him. 6. Forlan, who comes inside, he hits it well, and it does bounce just in front of him. He lets it go to make the save, but doesn't do very well by pushing it out to Suarez.
Departed. William Chiroque has come on.
Peru are going to have to come out. Made their intentions clear by making that substitution straight away.
How will Peru respond to the setback? Having conceded a goal scored by Luis Suarez. Looked like a trip, and it was a trip in the opinion of the referee. As Cruzado lost his footing.
Good run from Cruzado, breaking forward. Starting to see a bit more of him in this second half. It is Gonzalez racing back that just catches him. Three players demanding a booking for Gonzalez.
Okay, who came on for Yotun. Not getting any change out of the Uruguayan defence. Now Suarez, he's onside here, and Luis Suarez is going to score again! It's 2-0 to Uruguay, and both goals from the predatory Suarez.
There's the little 1-2. Pereira seeing the ball over the top. It's the far fullback that tries to play him offside. Uruguay, once he gets onto the ball, he knew he would score. It leaves an easy opportunity. Suarez to run unmarked, unopposed. Past Fernandez.
Uruguay with a two-goal cushion. The yellow card there. Handed out by Raúl Orosco, the referee. And well, look at the Peruvian players. Almost to a man surrounding Senor Orosco.
Vargas is trying to make sure the players don't touch him, but he's been very lenient. He only booked one player here. That's a poor challenge, a really poor challenge. Found that. He knew exactly what he was trying to do there, and the referee was right.
So Adan Balbin has his name taken.
That was a cynical challenge from Balbin.
It's going to be all. Peru made a couple of changes in a bit to try to alter the course of events, and that was a sore one for Guerrero. And he was up against Lugano, who could be in a bit of hot water here. Yellow card for the Uruguayan captain.
I think Lugano may well be a foul, but I don't think it was too much intent. Guerrero's making the most of it. I think that's why Lugano gets booked. Maybe does he swing his left arm? It's only a strong challenge from Lugano.
Three Uruguayan yellow cards now. You think about all the success Uruguay have had in the Copa America over the years, twice winners of the World Cup as well. I also have to point out that they are a tiny nation in population terms. They have punched well above their weight. A nation of 4 million. Well, red card here. Vargas looks on, but can do nothing to change the mind of referee Raúl Orosco. And it is falling apart for Peru. There it was, the elbow catching Coates. The referee saw it, and quite simply Vargas had to go.
Well, it's a silly challenge, isn't it? Coates got tight to him, he played the ball off. There's no need to throw his elbow. But they've lost their way here, Peru. They're not happy with the referee, they're not happy with Uruguay, they're certainly not happy with the scoreline. They've lost their discipline now. Vargas, their best player, most influential player, their captain, their leader, is now left with only 10 players on the field. He might get a rousing reception off the fans, but this is a silly thing to do. There's a little push, but then he throws his left elbow into the face of Coates.
The sad ends to the Copa America for Juan Manuel Vargas. No real damage done to Coates. Certainly no
Substitutions when you're defending a set play, and that's exactly what Uruguay did there and lost concentration. Vilches could have got his team at least one goal back.
Here is Egu for Palermo. Will be a free kick. Vilches trying to make his way through. You can see the frustration etched on the faces of the Peruvian players. Things have gone pear-shaped for them in the second half. They managed to win another corner. Over to Pereira. So okay with the outswinger. Commanding header away. Lugano. And down goes Maxi Pereira.
Good pace for Maxi Pereira. He knew exactly what he was doing there.
It's another booking. And it goes to Lobaton, the substitute.
Certainly was beaten for pace, wasn't he? Lobaton, Pereira.
Rodriguez. The foul was by Hernandez.
Dangerous player, Vargas. He's the one that can go past people. Got a bit of body strength as well to hold off challenges. Linked up the play between the midfield and the...
Barbine. And it bobbles around. There's an inquiry about handball. Certainly Guerrero was convinced. Not to be.
There's not much the coach could have done about that if it did hit him on the hand.
Play. A sensational season. Spearheading their attack. Scoring 33 goals in all competitions.
As the game wore on, particularly after the goal, it looked much the better.
Paraguay face Venezuela tomorrow in the other semi-final. Great work by Forlan that time. Here's Hernandez who goes down. Nothing there.
He's a bit of an individual. And the passing now of Peru. He's giving the ball away too cheaply.
It's all about peaking at the right time, isn't it? Major tournaments. It's a strange group stage. It's safe to say nobody really peaked. Quick check of the watch from the referee, Raúl Orosco. Uruguay will return to the Copa America final for the first time in 12 years. They will be in Buenos Aires on Sunday. And the Uruguayans will have the chance to lift the trophy for what would be a record 15th time. Job done tonight. 2 goals from Luis Suarez. And it was always going to be difficult for Peru to come back after that. To make matters worse for the Peruvians, Juan Vargas sent off. And so it's Uruguay's night. A 2-0 win for La Celeste. Hope you've enjoyed it. From the pair of us, good night.